Okay, today we are going to do transition pieces. This can be done by grade 11 or 12. It's just here for extra practice. So it says, given the front view and the top view of a duct showing a rectangle to square transition piece, starting position point A of the seam. Okay, so first of all, this says first orthographic projection. So that means that your front will be at the top and your top will be at the below the front. So we know that this will be our top, this one will be our front, excuse me, and this one will be our top. Then you see there's a starting point A here, there's an arrow showing there. This means that this is where we'll start because that's the seam. So it says instructions, draw scale 1 to 1, the given front view and top view. Make edge AB the seam. Okay, so let's start with here. Draw the given front view and the given top view. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your line, you're just going to draw a light construction line going up your page like that. You're then going to take your set square, and if you have a look here, this measurement is 60. So what you're going to do is you're going to mark that off. Okay, there we go. See the 60, you're going to make a line there as well, like a little point. Then what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line across like this over here, just a light construction line, and you're going to do the same at the top over here, like that. Okay, then we know that this is a measurement of 31, so what we're going to do is we're going to say 31 like that over there. And we know that the bottom, this line here measures 65. These are in line. We know that this line here will therefore be 65. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to mark that off as 65. Like that over there. So we've got the points. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect them. So we're going to connect these points here all together. Okay, when that's done, it's going to look like this. Then what we're going to do is we know that this triangle bit here will be in the middle. So half of 31 will be 15.5. So you're just going to make that little half point there in the middle, like that. Where that teeny tiny point is, you're going to draw a line from there to this corner and from there to this corner, like in the picture. Okay, so it'll look like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to draw the top view. So firstly, we're going to measure the space between. This we're going to make 20 millimeters. The reason why we do that is because in grade 10, if you remember, we split our page when we were doing those drawings, and it looked something like that. There were your 45 degrees, and then it was your top view, your front view, and your right view. And that made a measurement of 20, in case you were wondering what. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler again. We're going to measure 20. We are going to draw a line out like that. We're going to measure 54. So that's, you're going to take set square again, you're going to make a line there like this, and then you're going to basically make this rectangle over here. Draw a line up, and then you're going to darken these lines. Okay, so now that we've got the rectangle, we have to start doing the inner parts of the rectangle. So we're going to start by doing the square. All you're going to do is you're going to take that middle point that we did. You're going to bring it slightly onto the page over there. Then you're going to take a 45-degree set square. And you're going to make your square. So you're going to draw a line there. Okay. Lightly, you're going to draw a line over here. Sorry. Okay, like that. You're going to do it like that. And you're going to bring down this line here so that you know where your square ends. You're going to put it on that point there. And that will be how you get your square. Okay, now let's go ahead and darken it. Okay, you got your square. Now we're going to start drawing these lines. This is easy. All you're going to do is from these points, you're going to draw to the corners. Okay, so I'm going to do that. It's not difficult. I don't think I need to show you how to do that. And then we'll carry on. Okay, then it says AB is the seam. So AB over there. Okay. We know that this point here will be B, this little bottom point, and that this point here will be A. Okay, but before we move on, what you're going to do is you're going to take a set square. It doesn't matter which degree your line is at if you can't get it perfect to what they have, as long as you get your shape. If you can get it to this certain degree, then do it, but if you can't, you can do it at another degree. It should be fine. It's not going to change the way your shape is. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw lines sort of far away from the drawings, but not at the end of the page. So like here maybe. Okay, you can just see it's very light for now. Then what you're going to do is you're going to write down A, and then we're going to move on to get the length to B, because it says B here, and then you see there's an arrow which shows which way it's going to unfold. So let's move on. We're going to do, okay, so we've done this. We've made AB the seam. Develop the surface of the transition piece in the direction of the arrow shown in the top view. So we are going to develop this drawing. So what you're going to do first is you're going to take your compass. Okay, now let me explain something. So this is not its true shape. Okay, the true length of these lines is not what it looks like, and the reason why is because if you take a pencil, okay, and you look at it from a top angle, so let's say you're looking at it like that, okay, so it's at a slight angle, it looks like a short line. When you see the length, you see it's actually quite long. Okay, so that's why these lines are not true lengths. Okay, however, the lines at the horizontal, like these bottom lines here, they're true lengths because they're not angled. These lines here are solid at the top, these here, so they're not going to change their lengths. Okay, but like this line over here, we need to get its true length. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your compass, you're going to measure from B to A, okay, you're going to make a light arc like that. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to draw it up. Okay, so you got there, you're going to draw it up to there, you're going to make a little mark. Okay, so like there, sorry, there's my mark. And then you're going to join B to this point over here. Okay, like this over here. This length here is your true length. Okay, so this line is the true length of this line over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our compass. We're going to measure the length of this line. Okay, so let me do that off camera. Okay, like this over here. Then you're going to go to that little line we made, so this little A point. And you're going to make a mark there, like that. Okay, under this mark, you can then label B. And then you can make this line a solid line. Okay, like this over here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the length of this horizontal line here, because we know it's the true length. Then you're going to go to your points over here. Okay. Okay, like that. And you're just going to make a little arc, lightly, but quite a big one. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to, let's just label this C over here. Okay, so C, we're going to get the length of line AC. So what we're going to do is once again, you're going to take your compass. You're going to bring the line down. So you got that length there. You're going to bring it down like that. You're going to take your set square again. Okay. You're going to draw a line up. We know that C starts at the bottom corner here. So you're going to measure a line from C to that point over there. Okay, like that over there. Then you're going to take your compass again. You're going to get that length. Then you're going to go to your point A, because remember this line starts at the point A. Okay, you're going to do that. You're going to make the little arcs cross. See over there, they've crossed. So we know that this is point C. And what you're going to do is you're going to lightly connect these two lines to point C. Okay, like this. I know that I said this line must be light, but this line must actually be solid. Okay. Now we're going to move on. We're going to start by taking this length. This length, we know that is the true length, like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our compass. Okay, like that. You're going to take that length and you're going to make a little bow like that over there. Okay. Then we're going to get the true length of this line here in a bit, so you know what you do. But I'll quickly do that so that we can move on. Okay, so what you'll see is basically what we did for everything else. We brought this line down to the horizontal. Okay. Then we took that little point up. We made another line like that. Now we have our true length. So once again, you measure it on your compass. I've already got the measurements. Then from C, because now you're trying to get this point here, you're going to measure. So you're going to take your compass. You're going to put it on point C. You're going to make a little arc. Okay. And then you're going to make this line a solid line and this one a construction line. Okay, and it'll look like that. Now we're going to move on to this point. So let's just label this point here D. Okay, so we've already got this line. As you know, that's the line we've just done. Now we're going to do this line. This one is, it's already at its true length. So all you're going to do is take that length. You're going to go to point C over here. And you're just going to make a little bow like that over there. Okay, now we've got to get the true length of this line over here. So all you're going to do is you're going to take this point here, bring it to the horizontal over there. Once again, you're going to bring it up. Okay, just going to go there, right over there. We know that D is over here, so you're going to connect these two like that. You will end up getting this line over here, and then you're going to quickly measure it on your compass. Okay, once you've got the length on your length on your compass, you're going to take from this point here, which is this point. You're going to make a little arc where those two connect. You're going to draw a solid line over here and then a light line over there. Okay, then we're going to label this point D. Now here comes the tricky part, and the reason I say so is because you have a look here. You see there's a triangle here. Okay, right, but you can't, this length here isn't the true length, and the reason why is because this point here you're seeing from a bird's eye view still, so it's still like sloped. Okay, on the side there, where it's completely flat, there's another triangle. So what it looks like essentially is, because there's two triangles here, so there's one big triangle in the middle like this over here. Then you've got this triangle over here, which is this really big one here. Okay, like that. And then you've got like a little triangle on the side here. Okay, so this side's actually three triangles, so don't let it get you confused. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this top length over here, because we've already got this length. So we're going to take this top length over here, and we're going to make a bow. Okay, so you see that little bow over there. Now, here's something we need to be careful about. So I already told you this is not the true length. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring that point up, which is this point over here. Okay, and you know it comes from point D. So it'll be this length, this line here. It'll be this length. So you're going to take that measurement on your compass, like that over here. And then what you're going to do is make a little point over there. You can make this a solid line and this a construction line. And then we'll move on to this big triangle that we actually can't see. Okay, so we've got this line for the big triangle already. We need to get the bottom line of the triangle, which is from D to point E. So we're going to take that measurement quick. Okay, whoops. Take that measurement. From D to E, you're going to make a little bow. Okay. Going to make a little bow there. Like that. Okay. Then you know that this line is already on the horizontal, so you're going to bring that point up. It's going to be this point over here. And when you bring it down, it's going to be this length. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to take the length of AB. Like that over there. Okay. You're going to put it on your line over here. You're going to draw a little line. And then what you're going to do is make this a solid line and this a construction line. Okay, like this. Then we're going to get this little line over here. Okay, so once again, you're going to know that we know that this is the true length already. So all you're going to do is take your compass, get that point. You're going to make a little arc for that point. Like that. This line is the same length as the line we just used, so you can just take this measurement again and then you can make an arc that side. Okay, like that over there. Then you can make this line solid and this line a construction line. Okay, and it'll look like that. But now, once again, we have another hidden triangle. So we've got this line over here, this little line here. Now we got to get the bottom length. So we know that this is just going to be the true length. So all we got to do is measure that properly. Okay, like that. Then you're going to put it on your transition piece and you're going to make an arc like that over there. Okay. Then we're going to have to get the true length of this line over here. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your compass, going to make a little arc like that. You are going to bring that line up to this part over here. Even though it's not in the shape, it can go outside. You're going to measure this length or draw a line here. You're going to measure that length. Okay, like this over here. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to stick that length on your arc. This will be a light construction line and this bottom line will be a solid line. Okay, now we have one little last shape to do, which is this little triangle here. Once again, this we know is the true length, so you're going to take the measurement of that and you're going to make a bow. So let me just get that measurement. Okay. Okay, you're going to make a little bow over here. And then obviously our AB line is the same length as this line here. So all you're going to do is you're going to get that length quick. Okay, like that. Then you're going to go to this last little point here. And you're going to make that little arc. And then both of these lines here will be solid. Okay, when it's done, it's going to look something like this over here. Okay. So it will look like that. And then what I think I'm going to do is just cut this out, cut this shape out here, and quickly build it just to show you guys, or just to help those that need to visualize it, be able to visualize it better. Okay, so if you have a look, that's our shape. Not quite as perfect, but what you will notice is that the shape on the side is over there. See, so that's flat. We can't see that when we look at it from the top view. And then you also see there's a shape on the side there, which you also can't look at from the top view. And that's the end of that. I hope that helps give you an idea on how to do this. Thank you.